In the top stories, a man is remanded to prison in connection with a June 3rd murder, local accountants express concern about government's finances, and Barbados reaps success in squash. Welcome to Nation News for Thursday, July 17, 2014. I'm Natasha Beckles.
No matter where you are in the world, at home or abroad, Nation News keeps you connected with what's happening in Barbados through our website, video newscast, and online e-papers. So stay connected with Nation News. Your news, your time, your way.
30-year-old Stuart Kenny Macmillan Haywood appeared in court today, charged with the June 3rd murder of Derek Hunt of Lynch's St. Philip. He was remanded to Dodds Prison until August 14th. Initial police investigations indicated the victim was liming with others in the community when a vehicle arrived and gunshots were heard. The group ran, and Hunt was later found injured after running a short distance away. He died at the scene. Local accountants are concerned that government's revenues for the first quarter of this fiscal year are down despite increased taxes. Responding to the Central Bank's half-year report on the economy, the Institute of Chartered Accountants of Barbados said that a reduction in VAT receipts and corporation tax revenue was an indication of the continued slowdown in local business activity. ICAB said the new municipal solid waste tax will further increase the cost of doing business in the island and impact negatively on the foreign exchange earning sectors, especially tourism. Executive Director Reginald Farley also called for government to address its expenditure and debt.
They're negatively impacting on the cash flow of both small and indeed large businesses. Against this background, the Central Bank's revelation that there is some $97 million in payments outstanding to major state-owned enterprises related to expenses incurred in the last fiscal year is worrisome. We at ICAB urge urgent settlement of these arrears both for the public and private sectors.
The Barbados Accreditation Council is lamenting that there are no valid benchmarks by which local tertiary qualifications can be assessed. However, Chairman Yvonne Walk says the new National Qualifications Framework will send a strong message of Barbados' commitment to providing quality education. Under the framework, tertiary educational providers will have to show that they have met certain minimum standards. Ms. Walks was speaking at the opening ceremony of the final Stakeholders Forum for the Design and Development of the Framework at Ammon Bay this morning. It will cost Barbados a projected $60 million to execute a rehabilitation project to save and protect the island's coral reefs. Minister of the Environment Dr. Dennis Loh made this point recently during a courtesy call with Chinese Ambassador Wang Ke at his Warren St. Michael office. He revealed that approximately 20 reefs showing signs of degradation had been identified around the island. Dr. Loh expressed the importance of the project, noting that the reefs are critical to the island's tourism product and breakwater system. He added that his ministry is seeking funding at either the grant or loan level to push the project. The Young Democrats are hoping to double or triple the financial assistance offered through their educational grant program. It ranges from $250 to $1,000. This is in response to the needs of their peers this year. Last year, 5 students benefited from the initiative, which is targeting students from secondary and vocational institutions, as well as full-time tertiary level students. Treasurer Shaquille Thornhill said in addition to the support from sponsors, the entity will also be hosting a fete this Saturday at the Democratic Labour Party's headquarters to raise funds. A disaster management official says bad decisions by some governments in the region are to blame for some of the havoc which natural disasters have created. Executive Director of the Caribbean Disaster Emergency Management Agency, Ronald Jackson, says disaster preparedness has to be at a higher level all throughout the region. Addressing a consultation at Hilton Barbados today, he said sound land use planning and the enforcement of development policies could prevent devastation. The results are in, and they show that the students who participated in the year-long Conquer Maths pilot project have in most cases outperformed those not using the program. This was revealed today by Managing Director of Conquer Maths Caribbean, Winston Cumberbatch, during a review session at the St. Leonard's School. He told the students the completion of their participation should not be the end of their mathematics journey. 5 primary schools and 4 secondary schools participated in the electronic learning project. The Precious Touch Foundation has made yet another child's wish possible. Yesterday, 4-year-old Sanaya Oliver was hosted to a party at the Fairmont Royal Pavilion, where she was presented with a tablet by entertainer Mikey, who she refers to as her imaginary friend. Sanaya, who has a rare congenital heart condition, first met Mikey when he visited the pediatric ward of the Queen Elizabeth Hospital while she was a patient there. Her mother, Natalie Oliver, said she was appreciative of the foundation for granting the wish. Simpson Motors unveiled the latest generation of Mercedes C-Class vehicles at its Warren's Mercedes-Benz showroom this morning. Branch manager Penny Johnson said all three of the cars, representing the 5th generation of the world's most popular luxury saloon car, had already been sold, and there had been quite a few stock orders for more. In sport, the success just keeps coming for the Barbados squash team in Bermuda. One day after raking in a record individual gold medal haul, the young Bajans returned to play unbeaten on Wednesday to highlight the start of the team matches at the Junior Caribbean Squash Championships. The Barbadian girls held on to beat Cayman Islands 3-2 despite playing with just 4 players. Their male counterparts also downed Cayman Islands and the OECS side 3-2 and 4-1 respectively. The Barbados Commonwealth Games contingent left the island this afternoon for Glasgow, Scotland. Barbados will compete in 12 events during the meet, which runs from July 23rd to August 4th. Assistant Chef de Mission Gail Craig Archer says she was confident the team will better past performances, especially in athletics. The much-anticipated Silver Hill Road Tennis Final failed to come off last night due to inclement weather. It will be played tonight at 7 p.m. And finally, a 12-year-old Florida boy charged with a felony for allegedly stealing a school bus last month is accused of illegally taking another bus out for a spin. Investigators said the young thief allegedly stole his family's car Tuesday night, but ditched it after he saw a school bus at an elementary school. The boy faces a number of charges, including grand theft auto, and he could be expelled from school. And that's it for Thursday. Get your Nation News and Friday's Weekend Nation on our website, nationnews.com, as well as YouTube, Facebook, and Twitter.